Hey, what's up, guys? It's Alex with the Inside Scoop. Now, a lot of times people ask me, Alex, how do I calculate the right lot size for my trade? So, in Forex, one thing you want to be sure of is if you're trying to risk 1% per trade or half a percent, whatever you're trying to risk, make sure that you have your lot size correct. Otherwise, it bites you. So, you want to make sure that you have the lot size correct. Now, a lot of people try to do complex mathematical equations and stuff just to figure out the lot size. But guys, it's really, really simple. And I'm going to literally show you how to figure out your lot size in 3 seconds. All right. So first thing you're going to do is I'm going to give you two free files. All right. One of them is a buy script and the other one is a sell script. You're going to need to put it into for MT4, you're going to have to put it into the data folder. So you go into, sorry, let me just take that back here. So you go here to file. And you go to open data folder and you go to MQL4, you go to scripts, and you're just gonna paste it right here. Okay, so it's a buy script and a sell script. And I'm giving you the source code and I'll tell you why in a minute. All right. So after you do that, you can literally right click any side here and you can just refresh. All right. So let me just click refresh so that I can see the two scripts that I have uploaded. If you can't see it, hit the plus sign and it'll toggle it. Now you see a buy script and you see a sell script. So it's really, really, really simple. If you want to execute a buy, you just double click buy. All right. So whatever pair that you're on, first have the pair open. Let's say it's pound USD. If you want to execute a buy, click buy and then go to inputs. Now, one of the things to check out as well is for this to work, go to tools and go to options and go to under experts advisors. Make sure that your check marks are exactly there. You don't have to add this URL, that's something else. So just make sure that your check marks are exactly there. And auto trading needs to be turned on. This is literally the same kind of instructions for MT5. But I'm showing you on MT4 because that's what I normally use. But it's the same kind of instructions on MT5, and I'll make the MT5 files available as well below. So depending on what broker you're using, whether MT4 or MT5, make sure that you're downloading the right script. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna execute the buy script. Execute it here. Now, because the market just kind of went into the agent session, the spread is going to be pretty crazy. So but I'll show you nonetheless. Okay, so the operation here is buy. And if you wanted it to be like a pending order, you didn't want to execute it right away, you could put in the price here for the pending order. But I'm using a market order for now. Okay. For the stop loss here, this side here is stop loss. Okay, so typically these are the settings I have it on. Stop loss is fixed. By bar means that basically you're setting it below a previous bar. I don't really use it by bar. I just use it by fixed. Okay, so I just keep it on fixed. And here is where I would plug in, whatever the stop loss is. So let's say it's 25 pips. I put in 250 because that's points, right? So 250 points is 25 pips. Okay. And then here is where I can set my risk. So for example, if I'm risking $15 for this trade, I can set it to 15. If I want to risk it a percent, which is better, then I can go lot by percent. So I put it lot by percent, and then I could just go ahead and put, this is set to half a percent. I could just put 1 and that's set to 1%. Here's the TP, the take profit. So I'm basically saying that for this 1% I'm risking, I'm aiming for 10 risk to reward ratio. So 10 times whatever I'm risking here as the risk. Okay, I could also set it by pips if I wanted to do pips, but I like to do just risk to reward. So that way it's easy for me. So for those also that are trying to figure out like what's the risk to reward, you can literally just set it here for the TP. So if you're aiming for like something like 5 times whatever you're risking, you could just put 5, whatever the case is. Okay, so now that seemed like a lot because I was trying to explain it. Like when I do it, I actually go very, very quick, right? So literally if I want to execute a buy right here, I could just double click buy. I put in my stop loss by 250 and then I click buy. Okay, so that's literally how quickly I execute. Literally in 2 to 3 seconds, I could execute it. So it's really, really fast. Okay, now I'm giving you the source code and here's why. If you wanted to preset whatever you want, whatever variables you want, so that let's say you're a scalper, you have to really execute the trade very quickly, and you wanted to, let's say, preset your variables, your stop loss and TP. I mean, of course, you could use this here, but this doesn't set the stop loss right away, right? But if you wanted to, preset the stop loss and all that good stuff, you just basically click here. So for example, let's say we're looking to take a sell. Let me close out this trade actually. Close that out. So let's say we're looking to take a sell. I would right click on sell here and I would go to modify, right? This is presetting it now. All you do is come down here, right? So this is a sell. All I do is come down here and I can change this 13, which is what is defaulted to right now, to let's say 250. That's 25 pips. Okay, so that's 25 pips. All right, so just keep that in mind. If you're using this for indices or gold, just make sure that you're setting it accordingly. Make sure you test it out in demo first before doing it live, or just place it as a pending order first before executing it as a market order, so that you're not making mistakes, right, on your live account. This is a demo account. Okay. All right. So here I like to do by percentages. So what I'll do here is I will take this and I will, instead of lot by money, I will put in lot by percentage. Okay. So this way it's always set to lot by percentage, and I will do 1%. So this is the beauty of it. All right. So I'm going to, after I make these changes, if I want to make the TP change as well, I could do that, change that 10 to a 5. But this is literally all the fields that you touch. You touch the stop loss field. You can preset this, right? The lot by percentage or lot by money. So then you can, if it's money, you would change this. If it's percent, you change this one. And then you would then change the TP level, whatever your risk to reward you like, and you just click compile. If you have no errors here, that means you have done it correctly. Okay. If you're getting errors, that means you did something wrong up here. And in that case, you need to redo it. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and close this. So now when I click sell, you can see that all my parameters are already set. 250 stop loss, 1% for the percentage, and TP is 5. So all I have to do is literally click OK. All right. So if I do it in real time, you see how quickly this is. I'm just going to close this. If I do it in real time, I'll just go boom, sell. Okay. Look how quickly it is. Literally 2 seconds, I place this order. Right? In 2 seconds, I'll place this order. So, but if I need to adjust the stop loss, of course, I can adjust the stop loss here, and then I click OK. Let's say I want to do it 350, click OK. All right. So I've done that. Boom, boom, boom. And I can close out these trades. So that is literally how simple it is, guys, to figure out your lot size, because it calculates your lot size for you automatically. So if I go here, I can see the lot size is calculated. Now the spread is kind of crazy right now, just because again, it's kind of market changeover. It's 5 p.m. right now, around 5:07 p.m. right now in Eastern Standard Time. So the market just changed over, so the spread is pretty crazy. But yeah, you can see the lot size is automatically calculated for you. You can use this script on indices. You can use this script on gold. You can use this script on any instrument that you want to use it on. Okay, there's an MT5 version. There's an MT4 version as well. Guys, if you are looking for a passive income investment, I'm talking something that you set and forget, something that you deposit your money into your PAM account and have somebody trade it for you. I have got an amazing opportunity with a company called Pip Logic. They are trading my assets. So I've got an allocated asset with them, some funds that I deposited, and they're completely trading it for me 100%. I don't have to do anything except look and just check my profits, guys. So if you're looking for that, check out my video here. It's just gonna play at the end of this video here. You're gonna have the option to click on it to watch it, and it's going to tell you more about that passive income stream that I've been using to grow my capital. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me out on Telegram. Again, the links to all the downloads should be in the description. Cheers, have a good one, and God bless. Bye.